Beauty and elegance as the goal of a game, I love it. A huge festival at the Mahamuni Pagoda. It's Mandalay's most important temple and houses the most sacred Buddha image in the country. People come from near and far to make offerings of flowers and incense to this Buddha. I came because this is when the greatest Chinlone festival of the year is held. It takes place on the grounds of the temple and goes on for over a month. The playing starts each morning at 9 and goes on non-stop till midnight. More than 900 teams come from all over the country. Performing in the festival is a way for the players to make an offering to the Buddha. The music was intense. I could see that the team played in time to the music and the musicians accented the play. An announcer called out the names of the moves and entertained the audience with clever wordplay. People from the audience sent in little gifts of money to the players they liked. It got pinned right on the back of their shirts. I sat there for hours on the edge of my seat. It seemed so wrong that the rest of the world didn't even know Chinlone existed. Soon after I got back, I went to visit Susu Lang, the amazing solo performer. She lived in Amarapura, which is about half an hour outside of Mandalay. Over the past few years, we'd become good friends. The feeling of family is really strong in Myanmar. It was a really mixed feeling for me being around Susu's family. I loved it in one way, they were so close and it was a real beautiful feeling. But in another way, it made me feel sad, really sad, because I never had that when I was a kid. I've never gotten used to being an only child. Salo Gamde. July 4th, 2000. At lunch today, I told Susu that I'd been dreaming of playing Chinlone with her. All of a sudden, she invites me to play with her team at the Wazo Chinlone Festival the day after tomorrow. What a shock. I was thinking maybe we'd play in her backyard, not in front of hundreds of people. Now I'm worried about how bad I'm gonna look out there. I need help. I got a little coaching from Utanji. I ended up with some completely new aches and pains. I was really worried that I'd make that whole team look bad. Utanji told me that a foreigner had never played in this festival before, and because of that, the place was absolutely jam-packed. I was so nervous. I could feel all these eyes looking at me. I had the feeling that a lot of the people didn't think I could play. I didn't want to prove them right. Right from the first few kicks, the audience started laughing and clapping and whoa. Every time I kicked the ball and I didn't lose it, they applauded like crazy. The audience really made me feel good. I got a couple of little moves, but I knew I was hanging on by my fingernails. From walking around in the circle and because the ball was spinning and the players were spinning as they were kicking the ball, I got really dizzy. They really played fast. I was extremely excited to be in there so close to Susu and the other players doing all these great moves. All day I'd been thinking of trying this move called YG. It's a really acrobatic move that I'd seen other players do. I'd never even tried it before. But I just thought maybe I can pull it off. First time I tried it, the timing was off. I tried it again and I didn't get that one either. I thought, okay, one more time and if I don't get it, that's it. And I got it. I looked over and I saw Susu smiling and clapping. Man, I just felt like a hero. I got such an intense feeling being in that circle, like I was in another dimension. About halfway through the game, I started to feel like I was in a trance. On the way home in the taxi, my whole being was vibrating like a gong. The music was still ringing inside me. It took me a long time to come back down to earth. I don't think I'd ever felt that tired or that happy in my whole life. I just had this feeling of something perfect inside, like this is what I was meant to do in my life. And I couldn't wait to get back in that circle. Toronto that year was like a foreign country. Winter was like torture for me. After I'd played with Susu's team, the feeling I got from the people around the festival really changed. They didn't treat me like an outsider anymore. I think it might have been because I'd put myself on the line, and now they kind of saw me as more of a Chinlone player. But what really meant a lot to me was that Susu invited me to play with her team again at the next festival. I just love playing this thing so much. It's like this hunger I have, this need I have to play Chinlone. When I play Chinlone, I really feel like myself. I really feel whole. It was too cold for me to go outside and practice, but I had to do something to try and keep my touch with the ball. I ended up practicing in my hallway, and it was pathetic, but it was the best I could do. I knew that I'd have to play a lot better in the festival the next year, because I wasn't going to just be a novelty like I was the first time. I got back to Mandalay about 6 weeks before the festival started, so I'd have enough time to train and get back in shape.
1, 2, yes. 1, 2.
I hooked up with a coach named Komaumau. He's a great player and a famous coach. Komaumau's son, Angsomo, is considered to be the top player in the country. It was really hard. There's so much technique and form in Chinlone, and it's just such a difficult art that you really have to have a teacher. Luckily for me, even though we didn't have a language in common, Komaumau was really patient and perceptive.
Every
morning I'd get coaching with Komaumau, and then in the afternoon I'd go and play in a circle with a friend of mine named Mota. Mota was the fastest player I'd ever seen, and he had also been one of Komaumau's students. It was great for me because I would learn movements in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I would try and apply them in a circle with the team. One of the other players that used to come in the afternoon was Angsomo, who's an extraordinary player. Mota and Angsomo have been playing together since they were little kids. I really wish that I had started that young. I've had a couple of other teachers, and then now since I came on this trip, I've been playing with Mota. For some reason, I learn very quickly some things I never knew before. I don't know how, it's almost like magic or something.
ဒီနေရာကိုတဲ့သူလာပြီးတော့ပေါ့နော်သူအမြဲတမ်းလာခတ်တိုင်းမှာမင်းနဲ့ဒီမှာလာခတ်တိုင်းမှာတယောက်ကသူ့ကိုသူလှုပ်တက်သွားတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒီနေရာမှာလာတယ်တဲ့အရန်ပျော်တယ်ပေါ့ဒီမှာခတ်ရတာမျိုး Yeah today you play so happily
Yeah?
you know that's so like flying
Really?
နော်
Actually,
ပြန်နေလို့ထင်ရတယ်သူခတ်တာနော်နော် If you don't believe you can ask them
Really?
လေးတဲ့
Yeah.
လေးတဲ့တွေ
Yeah
အပေါ်
like flying
Really?
yes
Saji style.
Yeah Zoji style
ဆောဂျီ
Zoji style yeah
Because last night I ate the frog legs from...
ပါတရနာဖာ
ဒိ
လာ
တာဖားကြီးစားတာလို့ဖြစ်မယ်။ကျေးဇူးအများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်
Unfortunately, only solo performers like Susu can make a living from playing Chinlong. Circle players like Mota, they have to have a regular job.
ကျွန်တော်ကဒီကျောင်းစိမ်းဖြတ်သွေးလို့ပါကျောင်းထွက်ပြီးကြဒီထဲကိုဝင်လောက်တာလုံရင်းနဲ့တင်သွားအဖိုးဖွားရီဟိုအရင်ကတည်းကိုအဖေရဲ့အဖိုးတွေကစားဒီလုပ်ငန်းဝင်လောက်တာတော့ရှောက်ချင်းလုံးခံနေလို့ရှိရင်အရာအားလုံးပုံမေ့ဘာမှမသိတော့ချင်းလုံးပဲဇံဝင်ချင်းလုံးပဲအုံတော်ထဲမှာရှိဒီပြရတယ်ဘာမှမသိဘာမှမရှိတော့
I was curious if any of the players here had experienced trance, like I had playing alone. I was shocked that every player I asked said yes, but they called it jhana. Jhana is a Buddhist term that describes a state of mind that comes about from centering the mind on a single object. Usually this occurs during sitting meditation. In Chinlong, it comes about from one-pointed focus on the ball. The team becomes like a single organism. Jhana is also where the word Zen comes from. Chinlong demands the same kind of continuous, unbroken focus that people strive to attain by doing Zen meditation. A few people in Mandalay, starting with Susu's father, told me that they thought I must have been a great Chinlong player in a past life and had been reborn in Canada. It's a really, really strange idea. At the same time, I don't have a better explanation for why I'd fallen in love with Chinlong so hard and so fast. Finally, I was getting to learn moves that I'd been dreaming about for years. One of my favorite moves is called Minzi Pano, or horse riding move. You throw your leg over an invisible horse right in the beginning of the move. Over the centuries, players have created over 200 different moves. Many of them are similar to those of Myanmar dance. Among the classic moves are Mahadu, the grand knee,